Hello everyone and welcome to Faves of 15. I'm William Strife and this is Rebel Galaxy. So, it's the end of the year 2015 and I've played a lot of different games and I just want to highlight some of my favorites for you guys. And this time around I'm looking at Rebel Galaxy. This is a fairly new game. I picked it up in October, or well, it came out in October at least. And I actually found out about this game back in January whenever I went to PAX South. It was a standout title on the show floor, and I really enjoyed it quite a bit, what I experienced of it. And when it became available, I was certain to pick it up. So let's just jump right into a brand new game here so you guys can get a feel for everything.
6 days ago, you received a cryptic message from your Aunt Juno, the family black sheep who you haven't seen or heard from in over 10 years. The message provided the access codes to the Rasputin, a near-derelict spacecraft and a relic of her younger days. Also included were the coordinates to Rust City, an out-of-the-way space station with a questionable reputation. She practically begged you to meet her there as quickly as possible. Now, after several days of travel and a few unscheduled maintenance stops, you have at last arrived. This is a place of liars and thieves. You wonder how you let yourself get dragged to such a godforsaken backwater.
Rebel Galaxy. Alright, so there's your basic introduction. Now it's just gonna throw us straight into space. Woof! Okay, so we're at Rust City.
There you are. Your aunt asked me to keep an eye out for you. I see you found her old ship. Bring it into the dock and meet me at the bar. I have something for you.
You knew my aunt?
Oh, yes, indeed. We've been through a few scrapes together, back in our younger, wilder days. I'm Orzu. Now I tend the bar here, and life is much quieter.
I see. I guess I'll see you after I dock.
See you soon.
Alright, so get a little bit of an introduction for how to pilot the ship. So, I'm just gonna fly my ship in here. Just gonna wait until the docking. Here we go. Hold A. Buy a turret. The Rasputin has 2 turret mounts, but only 1 turret installed at present. It's a good idea to visit the equipment bay to enter the weapons section, etc. So, there are multiple stations across the galaxy. Well, multiple stations across the solar system, and you're in a galaxy, multiple solar systems, you can jump between them, etc. But we're only in the starting solar system right now. And there's a bunch of places that you can visit on each station. It's a very basic menu. But for now, let's just visit the bar and talk to Orzu.
Ah, you're the splitting image of Juno. So good to see you.
So, where is my aunt? She was supposed to meet me here.
To be honest, I don't know. I haven't seen her in nearly a week. She was afraid she wouldn't make it back before you arrived.
Why do you say that?
Because she gave me something to give you on her behalf. Why would she have done so if she was expecting to be present?
Well, what is it? Maybe it'll tell me how to find her.
Well, that may be. Although I doubt that's its proper name. Juno mentioned that it was some sort of AI symbiote. Whatever that means.
Can I see it?
Here you go. As to your aunt, frankly, you're in no shape to find her. That's the Rasputin parked in the hangar, isn't it? I hate to say it, but times have changed since that was a worthy ship.
What do you mean?
Well, you've got no deflector, no tractor beam, that hull plating is like paper, and to be frank, your weapon systems are practically pop guns. No offense.
So do you have any suggestions?
I can get you an upgrade or two. Juno would never forgive me if I sent you off to your inevitable doom. I can't afford to let it go for nothing, though. I've got a little something you could help me with in exchange.
Well, what would that be?
I've got a shipment of Greel whiskey coming in. My supplier, however, seems to have gotten himself into hot water and can't come near the station. I'll give you the payment, and if you can make the exchange, I'll have something for you when you return.
Alright, sounds easy enough. Got yourself a deal.
Excellent. Here's 500 credits for the payoff, and the coordinates where you'll meet him. His name is Branson Cole, and he should be waiting for you. Bring the whiskey back, we'll get you squared away, and I'll have some more information as well.
Alright then, I'm on it. Okay, so there are other things that I can do here in the bar, such as talk to the bartender, look at the news board. Like this right here. Pirate Lord sighted. An infamous Captain Drogon Belfagor was sighted traveling between Venio and Minikata. So that's stuff. I'm just going to leave the bar. I don't have enough credits on me to be able to buy anything for my ship either, so I'm just going to leave the station altogether. And that was a little tutorial about controlling my ship. I'm just going to boost my way away from the station, and there is an FTL drive that I can engage, but I have to get away from larger objects and other ships before I can activate it, so there we go. Just hold down A, activate, warp. So this helps me to get... Ah, crap. Okay, it looks like the militia are, for some reason, out to get me? That's a little bit confusing. I'm just gonna keep running away. Why the heck would the militia be after me? I'm not carrying contraband on my ship or anything. I don't know, maybe they're corrupt. Could be a couple of thugs that have stolen a militia frigate. So that was a signal that I could have investigated, but I don't care. My ship is really more or less just a tin can. Super, insufficient. There we go. I ended up flying through an asteroid field here, so I automatically slowed down because of the size of the rocks. Just a little bit further until I reach the exchange. Okay, we'll dismiss that. Hold down.
Hey there. Orzu send you? You got my payment?
Yeah, he did. Here's your cash.
Pleasure doing business with you.
You too.
Mission complete.
Okay, so with that done, I can literally just turn my ship around and head out back to the station. Boom. I love this. You know what? I'm out here, and I'm passing by that strange signal again. That's a cargo container. Alright, so this is a little bit awkward. So, can we salvage this cargo container? What do we have here? 794 credits, a flak turret, nanofibers, and yik-yak meat. So, that flak turret will be super useful. I think that I can install that on my ship whenever I get back to some sort of a... I think I can install that flak turret on one of the empty spaces. But I can also sell the yik-yak meat, and I also got some extra...
Collision warning. Full stop.
What's this? Message transponder. Oh, okay, so this is something that you can run across every once in a while. If I hack this, I will be able to... I will get all sorts of information about things going on in the system. But if I fail the hack, it'll be locked out, okay? So this is a really uncommon but great way to get valuable information that you would normally have to pay through the nose for. So let's give this a shot. That was BBYABX. Hacking successful. Okay. Partial transmission fragment. Not negotiable. We had an agreement. I expect you to honor it. The goods in question are located at the supplied coordinates near Liuktha Ward. Making the pickup is your lookout, and we expect to have the funds transferred immediately. End transmission. Okay, so it looks like I picked up something. If I hit Y, I can actually check the map out here.
Map.
What do we have here? Mining rush is going on over there. What do we have here? This is the transponder coordinates that it sent me out to. Now, it's going to be faster for me to just finish up the current mission to get back to the station, so we'll go ahead and do that.
By stellar mass.
Dock. Remove the cargo. I got 10,300 credits for it. Let's visit the bar and talk to Orzo. Actually, first, before we go to Orzo, let's check something out here. The equipment bay. Let's look at weapons. If we go down to surplus, flak turret. So I can sell this, but it might not be a bad idea. Can I install this somewhere? I have a pulse cannon there. This is a scatter turret. And this is a flak turret. Okay, so this is what I picked up. Now, this is a version that's, that I can buy one, but I've also got one in my hold because I picked one up out of that old crate that I found floating out in the world. So I can go ahead and install one that I've got on me and put that in to the secondary. I don't suppose there was a flak turret. Nope, there are flak cannons, but not a flak turret. So that's an upgrade from my, that was an upgrade from what I had installed previously. Now there's also another component here. If I come down here, tractor beam costs 4,500. Defense and the deflector. Okay, so I'm going to have an opportunity to choose between a deflector and a tractor beam. It doesn't really matter which one I take, because they both cost the same. 4,500 for the deflector, and the tractor beam, 4,500. So we'll just go straight back to the bar, and we'll talk with Orzo.
Excellent. Many thanks for your help. I've got two options for you here. A deflector and a tractor beam. Deflectors are an excellent defense in combat, and of course you'll need a tractor beam to bring objects into the Rasputin's hold.
So, two options. I'm going to go ahead and take the tractor beam.
Follow me. A fine choice. I'll have my men transferred to the Rasputin right away.
Okay, so what about my aunt then?
Ah, yes, of course. But I was hoping I might trouble you for a quick favor, given how deftly you handled the exchange.
Alright. I'm listening.
It's a simple matter, really. I have some items at a remote storage location, and given their contents, it would be best if they weren't discovered by any interested parties. I need them disposed of, at no real risk to you.
Sounds easy enough. I could do that for you.
Perfect! Here's the relevant information. Destroy the containers however you see fit. I'm sure it won't take but a moment.
Alright then. I'll be back shortly. So, that's that. There are other things that I can do. I can talk to the bartender, news board. Ooh, there's a mining rush. A mining claim near Mikanto has yielded a wealth of valuable minerals and metals. So, you can also perform mining in this game in the asteroid fields. But in order to properly do that, you have to have a mining laser. I don't think that I have the money for that right now. So, now that I've got my money and whatnot on board, let's go ahead and we'll install a couple of things. We've only got standard plating. I think it would be a pretty good idea to install the upgraded Mark I plating, and we'll sell off the standard. We should probably upgrade our shields as well. There's an icon on the bottom left of the screen for your starboard, your port side, your bow, and your stern. I think I've got those terms right, of the ship, and whether or not the shields are down or your armor plating is down and you actually have a hole in your ship or something. So shields are really important because they regenerate, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and install Mark I shields, sell the old primary shields. And the deflector, I have enough for the standard deflector. Let's go back. I've never really used the deflector. Essentially, deflectors can be triggered temporarily to absorb excess damage. So a deflector is kind of, it makes your ship glow, and it basically makes you impervious to damage for a limited amount of time. I've never found them desperately useful in my experience so far. I don't think that there's much of anything else for me to do here. No beta turrets. What I probably want to get installed on the ship is a mining laser, a Mark I mining laser. So, let's see if we can buy new engines. So, components, engines, let's buy a brand new set of Mark I plasma drives. This is a 100 meters a second, 120, and then we can go up to 140. So, upgraded engines are super useful. We could also use a brand new warp drive. Don't have enough for it though, so we'll just have to manage as it is. This looks like a good place to stop, so we'll come right back in another episode, guys. Faves of 15. This is Rebel Galaxy, a fantastic game. Came out in October. It's available on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. You can get it across all those platforms. I'll be certain to link stuff in the description below, but we'll be back for 2 more episodes of looking at this great game. And Faves of 15, I'm William Strife. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this first episode. But until next time, bye!